G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here with another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker Varnhold's Lot. This is our second season of the playthrough where we're playing as a group of archers and we're doing a lot better than we were previously. When last we left off, we are searching for the Galton agitator or instigator who is hiding somewhere in the area. But we also want to talk to this guy here, the zombie jester. Now, basically, he's not actually a zombie, but he's basically a bard who's dressed up to look like a zombie for whatever reason. But what he's telling you about is a story about an inn that he's found where there are people eating other people, apparently. So we need to find out about that at some point as well. Let's talk to the innkeeper, and we really just want to see about the instigator. And they say that there's some stuff going on around town and that Ignash the sorcerer might know some more. So let's go and check that out. If we look under here, we can see that there are three things we need to do. The fisherman by the river might know something. The riders intend to arm themselves, and we need to talk to the sorcerer. So they're pretty simple to find out about. The arming themselves. Let's just pick up this first. So they have armed themselves because they've knocked this guard out. And they've stolen scythes and pitchforks and clubs and stuff, flails and what have you. And then if we look here, with very poor spelling, down with the tyrant, which should be tyrant. There's more writing on this side. We will win. And there's yet more writing over here. Up the revolution. Revolution. And let's go and talk to Ignash. I'm actually going to do something quickly first, and that is A, sell that, and then B, with the coin that I've got, I want to buy 20 of those, and another 20 of those. In fact, I can probably afford do that. So that's almost all my gold. I could sell that diamond dust for a little bit more, but it just gives us a good stack of potions there. So let's just looking for the troublemaker. She picked his pockets. So we need to go back to the tavern owners and see if they know anything else. So there's noises outside from a mob. So let's head outside and see what's going on. So this brightly dressed half-orc here is the instigator. I'm going to try and diffuse this diplomatically, but if you don't, everyone attacks. But she drinks a potion of vanish and disappears. So I prefer not to have that happen. So I'm not going to talk to her. I'm going to talk to the settlers. It doesn't really matter, though. And I'm not going to be able to get through any of these options because I don't have any of these skills, so I'm just going to try that. I do have persuasion, so I can do any of these options equally well, but again, I'm going to try the diplomatic route, and that works well. And then, bang, he knocks her out. tie her up, send her away, and you promise to look into the issues that the fishermen and everyone has. So that's the way to do it. Now, it took me 4 goes to get that. But that's fine. So we are all good. So let's head back and talk to Varn. So talk about what the problem is, and we get interrupted by Gunderson and this woman. Svetlavia? Something like that. It's a really impossible name. So we have to do something about this. I'm going to mention that Gunderson seems a bit nervous because he basically thinks that he might have had something to do with it because the Cyclopses attacked him first. Or the dread zombie Cyclopses did. So off we go. We're ready to go. Oh, these guys got levels, but who cares? We're not going to do that now. So, big trouble in this village. So this is a merchant who's just about to leave because he doesn't like the trouble that's going on. We could try and buy some stuff from him, but quite frankly, he's got nothing that we can afford right now because we just spent all our money on potions. The Lycanthrope Bane Heavy Crossbow does sound interesting if we had the money for it. But anyway, we'll do without it. Now, I have sometimes come up this way, or I've come up this way. I think I prefer to go this way. So we're going to go and we're going to stand up over here. We need to move forward just a little bit so Vetislava can talk and trigger off the thing. So basically what's happening is the villagers in this village, they venerate Charon, the one of the deities of death, I believe. Where do they say it here somewhere? The horseman of death. But some of the people are cultists, they're fanatics, and the rest aren't. And so now there's fighting in between them. We can do one of two things. We can either side with the cult, well, one of three things, basically. We can side with the normal people, we can side with the cultists, or we can just kill everybody. So now the group splits into two. Unfortunately, they kill Svetlana, whatever her name is. I'm not good with names. But interestingly, now we will have two groups of people to fight. Well, not two groups of people to fight, but there is actually sort of three distinct groups here. It's interesting because you've got these guys, the apostates, right? You've got these guys, the cultists, but the cultists are getting attacked by the zombie cyclopses, the dread zombie cyclopses as well. So much as we did around the city of Hollow Eyes, when there were bandits getting attacked by wild creatures, we're going to let these cultists attack this dread zombie cyclops, and we're just going to do things around here to begin with. Now, unfortunately, one of these cultist dodgers got right in our face, so we're going to have to take out these two guys that got in close first. And the combat might be a little slow here because there's a lot of people fighting all at once. For now, I'm going to get Hilfan to... Damn it, he saved. I'm going to try and hold person on these guys as much as I can. Damn it, Baldur, that was pretty pathetic. So thankfully they're doing a lot of fighting just amongst themselves here, so it does make it a lot easier for me to concentrate. And, if enough of these apostates can survive this battle, they can help against the zombie cyclopses. By the way, there are 2 dread zombie cyclopses up here, and there are 2 more down here. But these ones, after they kill this guy, they're not going to actually come up this way very much, I don't think. So, anyway, so Drek's done. Tracery got hit pretty badly by the brawler. And I got a feeling she's going to go down quite hard. I'm going to haste us, because that is going to increase her AC a little bit as well. And I think that's going to be a good idea. I just don't know when this guy... Oh, he's down there. We're not going to get a chance to do anything to him before he gets a chance to attack at Tracery. So there's a good chance he's going to hit her and probably knock her out. Good, that extra AC was just enough that he missed. And that she was able to survive that. Beautiful. So now Hilfan can heal her. That's very nice. The apostates aren't doing all that well. We really have to start getting into the battle here quickly. So I need to thankfully get rid of that guy so that we can start taking out these guys. So, okay, we're doing a lot better now. We definitely want these 2 archers out of the way as quickly as possible, because they're the ones that are causing the most problems. So Drek... Very good. Oh, that's right. This happened last time. Yeah. All of my stuff has been mucked up for some reason. I think it was when we leveled up. I don't know why. It's not hugely important, but and that's the rapid shot one. So those are the higher level spells, and then we want that and that down here. Swap back to that. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. I've never seen all of those guys kill each other before. I don't know where those guys went to, but for now we're going to concentrate on taking these guys out. she's just bang, 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 bang. Take them all out. Not bang, though, because, she's not using a gun, but... Okay, there is a dread. That dread zombie Cyclops is still technically on the map. This might seem like a bad idea. Aha, they are still there. So, let's obsidian flow it up. So, we're going to... I was going to say we're going to ignore this cultist brawler down here, but that might not be a good idea, considering there are only two other cultists, two other apostates down here. So, I was going to ignore this guy and let these ones finish him off, but I think we'll get him first. Okay. So I can't attack that guy, but I can move closer, so we're definitely going to do that. And... very good. Tracery. Switch over to that. Take a shot at him. Cephal, I'm going to get you to move back here because you're too close. And just rest for this round, I think. Okay, so that has not finished for us, so that means we have to keep fighting. Sometimes the combat will finish there and you have to come down and do these two separately, but in a way I'm actually sort of glad that you don't have to. Let's get some of my armoured guys down here. Tracery, can you get close enough? No? Yes, that's what we wanted. And then Cephal, if you can go to like there, is that going to be close enough to fireball? It is. Well done. Who's up? Varn. Okay. So I've been informed by a viewer that the reason why I often have trouble not hitting these guys when they're lying down is because when they're prone, they actually get a bonus to their AC against ranged weapons, but a penalty against melee weapons. So it means if you're standing over them with a melee weapon, you can, of course, hit them very easily. But if you're trying to shoot them from a distance because they're lying down, they're a bit harder. Yeah, okay, I can understand that rule. I don't necessarily agree with it, particularly when you've got something this big. You can't miss it, even when it's lying down. But you can't have one set of rules for one and a different one for someone else. So that's fine. And we missed there. Who we got? Varn. Come a bit closer, please, Varn. And the same for you, Hilfern, just in case we need to heal anybody. You being all the way back there is a little bit annoying, because I had a feeling this guy was going to get up. Now that he's up, though, I was going to say he's dead meat, but we missed half of our shots against him just then, which, frankly, was ridiculous, because, he's what? 3 meters tall, probably 10 feet or whatever. You shouldn't be missing him like that from that range. Put some hurt on him, please, Cephal. Thank you. Rightio. So there is a lot of loot. And once again, I'm going to be very picky as to what I pick up and what I don't. But the other thing is, and again, this is like the City of Hollow Eyes, it feels to me like this is very time sensitive, because there is a lot more to this map. We've only done this little bit. There's all of this area around here. Well, actually, there's a whole lot that comes up around here, I think it is. There's a huge part of this map, and it feels like you shouldn't stop and rest. And I have played through this without stopping and resting, so I'm going to try and do that again. But it means I have to be very sparse with the spells that I use and things like that. So we're going to see how that goes, but that's going to be in the next episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker Varnhold's Lot. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like and share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest episodes, and I will see you for the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.